Well, whoops.
All right.
Hey, 1 second. We're going to do that again. It wasn't live. All right. We are live.
All right.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Mirror Sphere Origins. This is Daniel, your host, main writer and author, storyteller. And this is my brother who will be joining us here in the Mirror Sphere. He'll be doing a lot of gaming and other streams to help out the channel. Red AC.
Hello. So you want me to share screen and just go through the screens?
And then we're just pretty much hanging out today. We're just talking, just having some fun. Give it a couple minutes before people start showing up. Hail to everyone in the chat. Please like, share, and subscribe if you have not. Welcome.
Oh my.
Wait a second. Here.
It's going to be hard for me to also see what is showing. So,
yeah. But yeah, so we're just going to cover some stuff. My brother here has been hanging out. My other brother, who's not at home right now, but I'd have him come on with you. We were just waiting for some people to join. Have you been watching Mandalorian?
Mandalorian?
Yeah, the Disney Plus Star Wars show.
No.
Well, I gotta give Nathan access to it so he can watch.
Is it pretty good or is it as bad?
It's actually very bad. The sequel choice sucked. This is actually decent. So I gotta get you guys to watch it so that you guys can talk about it with me, and like on Fridays or something, we can review it together. Because mine's right now uploading my Mando. It's uploading for it. Let's see. How long does it have left? Still a little while. But yeah, I gotta get me some Christmas thingies. So, but other than that, tell them a little bit about yourself. I guess tell them like stuff you like to do and some of the games you like to play. And
I play a lot of games. It's like pretty much almost all I do. It's a little bit too much, but
that's fine. Hello, I'm Dastardly. How you doing? Welcome to the stream, guy.
I play shooters, almost anything that's competitive. Survival games, RPGs, MMOs.
You have Diablo 3? You could stream that if you ever want to. A lot of people like to stream that.
I think I'm pretty sure I have Diablo 3.
Or any of the Diablos. I am looking forward to Diablo 4.
Downloaded at this moment, but
yeah. One of the main games when my computer gets here, I'll be streaming is Cyberpunk. But yeah, and Final Fantasy 14 when I get back into that again.
Yeah,
I'll be streaming the hell out of that game.
Cyberpunk
I can't wait.
Looks so good.
I know.
It's gonna be
6 days. 6 days left.
Go, please do not extend it again. But then again,
no, they can't. I heard it's already out. Did you hear that? That Best Buy accidentally released it. Yeah, they accidentally put it on shelves, and people were buying it, and they realized they were too early. Like, oops.
I don't know if they still be able to play because, it's not
Yeah.
internet, so.
Yeah, so some people already were starting to play it, and I'm like, oh. But yeah, that's.
Yeah.
But
Lucky
I guess.
lucky.
All right, I'll add your computer.
Alrighty. I'll show off Tarkov first, I guess. This
So
is
this is one
one
of the games
that
you
I'll
want to stream.
probably play a decent amount of that I could do. Basically, if you haven't seen it, it's a pretty popular game. It's you get your character, and then this is like survival rates and stuff. I have a 30%. I haven't played in a while. I'm still level 8 this wipe, so I haven't really played too much. I don't have a crazy amount of stuff. A few guns here and there, and you can do a lot to weapons in this game. A crazy amount to weapons. You can add so much stuff, and mainly because of that fact, it's one of my favorite games. Like there's so many different weapons and so many different things you can do. Not able to access the flea market. I'll be able to show you some more stuff, but there's like M4s, pistols, grenades.
Oh, hey, Bobby, how you doing?
Anything and everything.
Yeah,
Shooter.
Division 2 maps there. So yeah, that's a really good one. I was playing it for a long time until the New York expansion came out, and I haven't paid for the New York expansion, so I kind of dropped out. I need to get back into Division. Yeah, Division was a lot of fun. It's a really cool co-op shooter survival.
I played the
first one was good. Pretty much the second one was like the first one, except they were in DC, and then they released the New York expansion, which brought you back to like where the first game was, and you hunt down old Division agents. So Division was really fun. I'll give you that. Yeah, they did a good job with Division.
Definitely will try out some games. Oh shoot! How do I? I'm not 100%.
You know, play Ghost Recon Wildlands. Wildlands is a good one. I never played the new one yet. I played a deal. I got the what was it, the beta for the new Ghost Recon, and it wasn't very good. But yeah, Wildlands was really fun. Ghost of Tsushima is freaking great. That game. If you had that game,
looked awesome. That game looks so good.
Do you have Ghost of Tsushima?
I do not. I believe
need to get Ghost of Tsushima.
PlayStation. I'm pretty sure it's just PlayStation.
Oh yeah, it is. But it's so good. Yeah. Die Twice. I haven't played that one. Zombie Army 4 Dead War. I don't know that one. That's one I don't recognize. But yeah, Division's a great game. Destiny is pretty good. Destiny 2 decent. Yeah. Ghost of Tsushima was fucking fantastic. Yeah, let's see. Here's one for you.
I've seen, I think, 1 or 2 of them. I haven't seen all of them. I think I've only seen 2 episodes of it. But it's pretty interesting compared to what I thought it was going to be. The first episode, I was like, I don't know if they should be, spending all this money towards this and all this time and effort. But the second one, I was like, you know what, I really like these. So, and then, I just don't think it popped up in my feed as much as it was popping up the first 2 episodes. So I don't know if they made a third one or if I just haven't seen it in my feeds.
What's that under? Is it just like a YouTube thing, or is it?
It's I think it comes out of the Escape from Tarkov's like YouTube channel. And I think they do like game updates and stuff like that in there, and then they do this like short film that's actually like
Well, that's kind of cool.
It looks like they put a decent amount of money into developing it.
Yeah. Yeah, when I get my computer, I'll be able to stream a lot more games too. One would be I got Halo Master Chief Collection, so I'll be playing those a lot. And then I got, let's see, Among Us. We'll be doing a lot of Among Us streams. That game is freaking fun. Even though it's a small indie game, it's actually a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's hard to say it's realistic from a military standpoint, but very, very entertaining.
Yeah, I think I watched you guys play it a couple times, and I've been at your house, but I just never got into it. It's hard for me to get into shooters and stay with them. Shooters are fun, but sometimes I'm just like,
Yeah, definitely, because you're not huge on PvP when it comes to games.
Yeah, I'm not. I like story. I love story, and I will play online games, but PvP is not one of my things.
Yeah, and I'm way more into the PvP side of almost everything. I'm like, whoa, where's the PvP at? I want to go kill some people.
I don't mind it every once in a while. I'll just get in there and have fun, but just not a big one. But yeah, so what other games you got? You wanted to show off that you?
All right, so let's see. I could do. I could do some videos on like Rust and stuff.
Rust. What's that?
It's a survival shooter.
Mm.
You start out with like a rock, and basically you gather materials, and slowly you go up to like a bow and
yes,
vehicles and stuff.
Mm.
It's a pretty fun game at times. Sometimes it's like, oh man, dude. Lockdown.
Was that one that we were all playing? Are you still playing that game? That what was it? Albion or Avion or whatever?
Albion.
Albion. You still playing that one?
I jump on it once in a while to
be an interesting game to do.
I wouldn't mind streaming that.
I think it was crashing my computer, so I had to get rid of it.
Yeah.
I crashed like 3 of my other games. I still can't get the play right.
Every time I see you're jumping on it, you're crashing like constantly, and I was like, man, that sucks.
Oh, I think after I got it, it stopped me from being able to play Lord of the Rings online, because that game won't even work on my computer at all anymore. That's only if you take it personally, guys.
Man,
I don't murder people because I don't, it's not personal. It's fun.
The Last of Us, Soul's really good at that. They're very good at deception.
Oh, Among Us, you mean? Not Last of Us, Among Us? Yeah. Last of Us 2 was a horrible fucking game. First it was great. Second one was fucking terrible. Yeah. I can't believe it won all those damn awards.
Smash Bros. I don't know too many friendships that was broken up by Smash Bros.
Me and Nathan used to play the hell out of it. Me and Nathan played the hell out of Smash Bros when we were younger.
It was good. Me and Nate, oh man, I beat him in so many games, and I was the youngest. He gets so mad.
And Nathan kind of has an issue. He's. If you guys don't know, my other brother Nathan is a lot like Ryan Canal. If anybody knows Ryan Canal, he is the Geeks and Gamers anger gamer. So I watch his shows because it's hilarious watching him get pissed off at Mario Kart when he loses. It's great. But yeah,
it was funny. I'd beat him when I was younger. It was mainly like Call of Duty and some other shooters, but
yeah, I used to play Call of Duty like crazy.
I showed Nate how to be a good shooter And I was basically like, yo, play some CSGO with me. And I don't really care for CS right now. I really wish there was a new CS because it's just full of like cheaters and stuff now. And ever since it went free, really, I'm like, I just want a new CSGO. Valorant didn't really hit shit for me.
Mm.
And
Well, what MMOs do you play right now? Just a Conan or?
well, Conan's not really MMO. That's just survival. But
Mm.
I just the other day I downloaded Guild Wars 2 and I was trying that. I don't know if I'm gonna get into it or not, but it wasn't too bad.
Every time I see a rage quit, yeah, I've seen some pretty bad ones. Like I've seen, I know Ryan has broken the controller, but I've seen people like break TVs, throw their systems across the room. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, man! Like I never get that mad. Like I'll get like upset after like the 20th time dying in a row, and I'm just like, damn it. But I never like throw shit.
I don't think I've. I think the maddest game I get mad at is like Smite and stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh, like how did someone screw up this every time I play it? I'm like, man, it's not that hard.
Never played Smite. I could get it for free on PlayStation. I just never got it. It's like, I don't know.
It's a pretty fun game. It's just a lot of items, really.
Oh my god, dude! I saw some guy rip my keyboard in half. That takes some rage strength. Yeah, that's depressive. That is wow.
In half. That is insane that he rips his. Fuck.
Some keyboards can be expensive. I got lucky though. I found this nice one right here. This one right here for like $20, which included my mouse, which is also light up, and a mouse pad that's light up, all for $20. I was like, fuck yeah.
Mine's battle worn.
My old one was like, because the kids would use it, and they would
like full on battle.
And they got food all in it.
It's got missing buttons. Yeah, I still play with it like it's nothing. I don't know. It's funny. It's literally got its control key and its Windows key are just missing. I don't know where they went. I'm like,
yeah, dude, $20, man. I got this whole thing for $20. I was like, fuck, it's wired, but whatever. And it does decent colors. It was $20. I bought it at Dollar General. I was like, wait, $20 for mouse, keyboard, and a pad? Fuck yeah. I picked that shit up. I was like, yeah. Plus, I needed on my laptop keyboard. Half the they work, but they're all like, I'll hit them and then it won't work. It was really sucked when I was trying to type my book up. I'll be like typing, and I look back and like half the words don't have letters. I'm like, damn it. Like it'd be like, can. Where's the T? T. Here it goes.
oh man.
So yeah, I'm glad I bought this keyboard because I was like, I need a keyboard. Even though I have a laptop, I just attached a keyboard to it because I was like, yeah, I can't use my laptop keyboard anymore. I was getting a pain in my ass.
This one's been a few years. I still use it, but it was like $100. All right, so I can't just toss it out.
$100? I got a keyboard, mouse, and thing for $100. Why would you spend $100 on a freaking keyboard? What is it got like specialty?
Oh, it's bigger, a lot more space for my fingers. I have huge hands.
It's bigger, so it's worth $100.
Nate's, I'm pretty sure, is more expensive than mine, and my hand is like this on his. I'm like, how does someone do this?
Yeah.
But
so what other games you got that you want to do some streams and stuff?
Alrighty, let's see.
I know you said you're kind of burned out on Conan, so we'll force you to play that.
I can probably do like some videos and tips and tricks and stuff on like.
Do that, yeah. You do definitely do like reviews, do trips and trick videos. Those are great and get a really good, especially newer ones.
Yeah.
And MMOs are really good. I know I just got Blessed online on the PlayStation for free. It just came out for free, so I downloaded it and I was trying it out. It's not bad.
It was horrible on PC. I don't know, like
What, Blessed?
The camera, everything. I was just like, what is this? Like, I don't.
It wasn't bad. I just don't like the controls. You have to like really customize the controls on it because the way they have it in the controller is your attack and everything's your R1 and R2 buttons. So it's kind of like the Assassin's Creed thing. And it's like, I'd rather have square triangle. But I'm kind of getting used to it because I have been playing Valhalla a lot lately. And I wish I could freaking stream it because I don't have a game capture card yet. When I do, I'll be playing that. And fucking love Viking shit.
Nate's been playing that nonstop.
Dude, it's fun. The story is fucking great. Like, I know a lot of people are complaining that it's kind of easy, which it kind of is. But if you put it on a harder setting, it's a lot better. And it's challenging. The story, I love the story. Yeah, I had some issues where they like, you could be male, female, or non fucking whatever. Fucking dumb, but it is what it is. And the child, when you first get your kid, you start as a kid and you can't tell if the kid's male or female. What's a kid? Because it sounds like a girl but looks like a boy. But later on, I don't know what Nathan didn't like the male voice of it. It sounds fine to me. He grew up.
I haven't played it yet. He's just been like, oh man, you want to see this fight? I'm about to fight this dude. I'm like, okay, I guess.
I'm still just starting out, so. Wasteland 3. Wasteland. Is that? Trying to think of what Wasteland was. Is that shooter one? No, that's what is that one? I don't know. I can't think of it. I'll look it up real quick too. Are you actually you're looking it up?
Yeah, I have not seen
share it before. Share it. Let's look at it. Let's check it out, Mr. Destiny there. Let's check it out. Let's see what this is.
This is Wasteland 3. I don't know if this also has music or not. You might be able to tell me if it has music or not.
Usually when you share a screen, you can click at the bottom that says share audio.
Oh, does it?
Here, I'll remove it. Try it again.
Let's see. Add to stream.
It should be like right down here at the bottom. Bottom left.
Bottom left.
Should be a little box that says click to share audio.
1 second. I'm gonna have to do this again. Technical difficulty.
Came out a little while ago on PSN. I'll have to look at it.
Allow. All right, so I'm sharing this now. And just that. Let's see if I can. I don't know if I can. You're sharing another application window. Let's see.
What you do is you close out this thing, completely remove it.
Remove this thing?
It. Yeah, like completely take it off. So close. Okay, now hit share screen.
Share screen.
Now go down. Before, don't just say when it pops up, look at the bottom left. I believe it's right there. There should be like a little box that says share audio.
Says disable notification.
You're right, but I don't really follow reviews as like game journalists, as a lot of people have named them. Like Kotaku is fucking garbage. IGN, I don't watch anything IGN has to say about any games. I don't watch any of those stuff. I trust YouTubers. So there's like Angry Joe. I may not agree with the guy completely, but his game reviews are freaking great and they're very honest. And he usually is pretty good at saying, hey, this game is either great or really bad. He's one of the ones I actually do trust when I'm looking for reviews. I usually look for game reviews from YouTubers who I know aren't being paid to review. Like I usually don't listen to any reviews if the person's like, hey, the game company pretty much is hiring me to review this game from them because they're giving me a free game, they're giving me a free whatever. I usually immediately I'm done. I don't trust stuff like that because even if they say, hey, I'm going to be honest, there's still that I got a whole $60 game for nothing. I better try to give it a good review or they won't. Yeah. Yeah. IGN, that's exactly the problem I have with IGN and other companies like that because they're like, hey, we have great game reviews. And the game companies are like, is your money? And no. I don't trust any of those people. Here, we do any reviews here. It's my honest God opinion on how I feel about the game from everything. I never get paid by anybody. Trust me, I wish I was a little bit because I could use the cash, but you can't buy my freaking. We are going to be honest with you. If we like a game, we're going to tell you why we like it, why we hate it, what's good about it, what's bad about it. Is the game worth the money they're making you pay for? Is it not? Is the microtransactions fucking horrible? Shit like that. Is it filled with identity politics? Like Last of Us Part 2 was. Fucking cringe ass game that won all those fucking awards because it was filled with identity politics, and that's only why it was won awards because they're like, look, it's progressive. Yay! Ghost of Tsushima blew that game out of the water. So that game getting best of the year was fucking a slap in the face to all game development because, yeah. I was a Marine. Few the proud, always faithful. Semper Fi, stuff like that. I take that to heart. So they are. I will always be honest, and they can't buy me. Just can't. They could pull a truck up full of millions and millions of dollars if they want to. I'll be like, hey, thanks. Still going to review it how I want to. But thank you for already giving me the money. They did a whole millions of dollars. It'd be crazy. I'm not that big of a channel. Jesus Christ.
I'm still not seeing that where it's like mute. Maybe it already has volume.
Let's try it and see if it's working.
Hear this. Are you hearing it?
Mm-mm. That's all right. We just won't worry about the sound too much.
Is it not showing the sound?
No. Here, let me do it. I'll see if I can get it. Here, hopefully this won't crash my internet. Is it Wasteland?
Wasteland 3. I don't, because I see down at the bottom left, but There's nothing on it that says volume, which is weird.
Boom, 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 boom. Share screen. See, when you hit share screen, it pops up this thing and tells you what screen you want to share.
Yeah, but
and right at the bottom left, there's a little box that says share audio. Click that. Click which screen I want. Share. Got it. Official trailer. Okay, I thought I clicked something else. Hear it?
I will be the one to help the Brotherhood of and the people of Appalachia to a new, better world.
I have every intention of forging a better future, but this is not the way.
It took so much to get here. We can't fall apart now that we finally made it.
I thought that was... I was like, wait, what?
Hello, everyone out there in the wasteland. On today's show, I want to talk to you about our world.
I must have dreamed 1,000 dreams.
The world you see now is a very scary place.
Haunted by a million screams.
Democracy, equality, and freedom all died when the bombs fell. And we've been walking on their ashes ever since.
Burning into the night.
Especially here in Colorado.
There's too many men, too many people making too many problems.
The three children of our patriarch are even more ruthless than he is. We live in a society built on violence.
Can't you see this is the land of confusion?
But it wasn't always like this. Over 100 years ago, everything was different. I believe we can get back there, if we fight this oppression. If we are fearless against the evils of the world, we can be everything we were in 1987.
This is the world we live in. This is the world we live in.
That's our show for the day. Tune in tomorrow, and we're going to talk about the dangers of cannibalism.
Can't you see this is the land of
All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was watching the trailer. I didn't realize it was a ad. I was like, wait, this looks like Fallout 76. And I was like, oh, it is Fallout 76. Yeah, that's it looked all right. It's strategic stuff. I'm not really big into those games, but yeah. The ones where you had to like click and then move your character. Yeah.
Kind of look like XCOM.
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's definitely an XCOM feel to it.
That was
moved yourself there.
I did. I accidentally clicked on.
Yeah,
thing.
exactly. Yeah, XCOM. Yeah, I was never into those kind of games. I just couldn't. I kind of suck at those games. Like I used to play some strategy games when I was a kid, like Warcraft and stuff like that. And I tried the new stuff. What is that? The Battlefield, whatever. Not the Battlefield. What is those ones that I got? I got rid of them after a while, but I tried it. I got my ass kicked constantly. I don't have them anymore.
I'm not sure. I haven't.
I was
played
playing
a
with
lot of
Nathan.
games like that.
I was playing with Nathan for a little bit on it, but it was like it's one of those strategic games. Like you pick dwarves, elves, or whatever, and you have to like conquer everybody else. And
Those are Nate's.
I got
games.
fucking
Like,
destroyed.
huge.
Like in an hour, I couldn't even fucking like. I had all my shit destroyed and all my characters dead. I was like, God dang it! Yeah, Command and Conquer. Thank you. Yeah, Command and Conquer type games. Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking the new shit's fucking hard. I couldn't do it. It's like you got 10 guys. Congratulations. Now build an orc. Oh wait, you can't because it's like fuck.
I'm not the greatest at those games either. I'm like a crap load of barracks, crap load of this. Now,
Yeah, I'll just build like a
constantly put out
massive amount of,
soldiers.
and then it's like
And
you
then
can't do that.
Someone just wrecks me with like half the amount of troops. I'm like, oh, what? I'm building these dudes up for a minute. Didn't think they could get killed by those. I'm so confused.
But yeah, you got any other games you want to show?
Not sure if I'll end up being big on it or not, but I have been playing a little bit of Guild Wars too.
Oh, Guild Wars is decent. I played it for a while
Not
back.
super high level. I think I'm like level 20. Or something like that.
Yeah, I played it for a little while.
I
It
just
just
ran around a little bit, and I'm like, I'm not 100% sure if I'll end up sticking with it through the long run. I don't know too much about the game.
I played it for a little bit, but I don't like that you get all your skills like right off the bat. Like, here's all your skills you're gonna need your whole game, and you're like, but I'm not gonna grow as a character. I'm not gonna learn cool things later on. And then you just, I don't know, it's just not my thing.
Like, it seems like there's like weapons, like weapon skills.
Yeah,
like what weapon you
pretty
have.
much, yeah.
And then there's like a side category that's like other skill, and then like most of the stuff that you learn is like buffs, like somewhat passive buffs. Some of them are like skills, like I picked hunter, and there's certain things that I can't do just yet because later on I'll be able to like combine with my animal and do some weird
Might have
stuff.
changed
Like
since I last played it. I last played it like years
what I was
ago, so it's
looking
probably updated since then. But yeah, why don't you show off a little bit of Conan? You're gonna play. You said you like to play that.
Yeah, I can show.
I never got into it. Oh, by the way, Conan is rated R. It's got nudity and shit in it. So, for kids, when we do Conan streams, if he does Conan streams, remember, it's gonna be
I have
sexual
nudity
content.
turned off.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that in Valhalla too. It asks you if you want to turn off nudity. I was like, no. Kids all in bed. Yep. There was one game. What was that? It was Dishonored. I was playing that. Have you played that yet? It's kind of like a choose your own path.
Before.
Yeah, I was playing that, and there's a part of the Dishonored where you go into the hooker house, and you could like literally hear them having sex and shit. And I was like,
The brothel.
yeah, my kids are sitting there, and I'm like, oh crap. Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap! I was like, "What the hell is that?" I'm like, "Nothing." Turn off. I was like, "Nothing." I swear. R is for entertaining. Yeah, I got to be careful. My kids are up, and I have shit like that on. I'm like, big way. Yeah. My wife would not be happy with me. She's like, Jacob came to me and said that you were playing games that were showing boobies. Damn it. What? No.
Jacob, we're supposed to have a talk about this before you go to ball.
Oh
my goodness. R is for
And
entertainment.
Nathan said that you were playing Conan. You're running around with a female character, your boobs hanging out all the time. Like, why not? I'm
Most
just
of the
saying.
time I have armor on, but it's when I start like on a new server. But the thing is, most of the time I have nudity turned off. So I'm like, I think that's just how Nate describes the game.
Oh, yeah.
So that's how he plays it.
Yeah, I'm telling you, wait, I can't wait to like romance someone in Valhalla. I'm like, yeah, come on, ladies. Sorry, I'm married, 5 kids almost. I just
All right, let's see. Share screen. Is this how you do everything on here?
what?
I see disable notifications for Firefox when showing. I'm not seeing sound though.
They bring up just that screen that like pops up, says, "Hey, which screen do you want to share?"
Yeah, right now I see that screen
You should
pop
see,
up.
you should see one screen
It's
and
like
whatever
right up
screens you
here.
have,
Right.
and then there should be
and then I
right
click the
at the
drop
bottom.
box.
Yeah, click the little, like you click
Yeah,
what
and then
screen
I
you
picked
want,
which
and then
screen I want, and then it shows the screen, and then under that it says a box that says disable notifications from Firefox. And that's the only box I see. And if I click that, it still says Firefox will not display notifications while you are sharing.
I don't know, maybe I don't know. There should be a little box that says share audio. And wait, what happened? He moved his cam. I think you like turned off your cam or something.
And for some reason, it like stopped allowing my cam for some reason. That was weird.
Yeah,
I
I don't know.
clicked on the wrong thing.
It's fine. You don't really need sound. You just can show Conan.
Alright. Okay, now I see something that says another application or window. It says minimize or stop sharing. You see that thing at the top of my screen. Oh. This is an official server on Conan. Where this is one of the new maps they released. And I haven't jumped on in not too much as of lately.
What's your character? Like a witch or something?
No, it's just the armor set. It's an armor set that gives you bonus strength. So it's like so you have these attributes that are armor and some of its points for getting up to level 16 stuff, which isn't too hard to do. And then you could see like more details and stats of like how much your weapon damage and all that would be. So if I equip my weapon and I hit stats, it tells me a lot more in the stats. And
I'll definitely have to do some
buffs and
videos like
stuff.
talking about like different stuff for like new players who ever gets into like tips for new players and how to do certain things.
Yeah, they just added it where instead of like it used to be eating and drinking was like the one way they gain stuff.
Like
Now
you can eat
it's
and gain
a lot more.
levels.
No, it was eating and drinking to heal yourself up. So like now, and they made it where it's like potions and stuff with an animation. So there's certain things you can do to make that like less like if you have Mitra as the one that you're as your shrine, then you could do like these little potions that you can make that don't have an animation, and then set ones have it where you can make like certain meals that heal you a little bit. And certain ways that you can like get around doing animations during combat. And we have a pillar base, which annoys the crap out of me on this server. That's why I don't play on this server as much, because of the whole pillar base. So you got to go up like a bunch of elevators, and it takes forever because it's official servers and their elevators aren't very fast. And then there's ways to like stack your walls and stuff like this, so that you can have a bunch of doors. It takes a lot more explosives to get inside.
Yeah, I heard you build fortresses and stuff on Conan.
Yeah.
Defending like giant monsters and other stuff.
So yeah, that's like the big thing, is building fortresses, and you go and there's ways to make it like really fucking hard to raid you. And we haven't even been that active on this server, and nobody's even cared to touch us, just because even if they raided us, we have gear in other places where we could just go, okay, we get to fight now. Let's fight. There's a lot of us that are just like, man, I wish they would attacked us so that we could fight.
Yeah. Yeah, you could do videos about this if you don't want to just stream it and just be like, hey, this is tips and tricks. You can do like new player guides. You can how to build fortresses, what servers are good, which ones aren't.
Yeah, well, I kind of step away from a lot of the official servers, mainly because they're full of people that like to do glitches or like to do stuff that gives them the upper hand. Like some people will use like macros so that they can hit and switch weapons right away and be able to do like these swings that are pretty close. I mean, it takes a skilled player to do, but they just set up a bunch of macros for it so that they can time it a lot better. But even those dudes we like stomp on most of the time, so
Yeah.
and played a bit on Shad's server, which is Adversity. He is this huge YouTuber. I'm sure you've seen him. He's a pretty entertaining dude.
Shadow, what was the name?
Shadiversity. He does like castles.
Is he a big channel or is he kind of like a smaller channel? I know a guy who does.
He's a pretty big channel. I'd say a couple.
We have a guy on here, is Mando Merc, who does gaming, but he also has a
let's see.
No, that's not what I want.
He's got 1.9 million subscribers.
Yeah, it's probably not him then.
Yeah, he's pretty big. But I play on his server because like he set his rules up so that it's a little bit easier to build like castles and these cool structures that are way more focused on like actual PvP than everything else.
Yeah. Huh. I finally got done. Good. My Mando review finally uploaded. Woohoo!
Might be able to show you that building. Have to. He has like mods and stuff on his server though, so it's not like the same as official. Official, there's no mods, so it's just the game itself. But it's developed by the people that developed Conan, so there's quite a few bugs and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they fixed a decent amount of stuff, but
Surprised you haven't tried WoW with this new expansion out.
Well, the main reason I went to like classic is just because I didn't care for the regular WoW when I played it. So I was like, you know what, I might like classic, and it was fun for a time, but it was like so many people were like so drama this, drama that about like items and stuff, and I was like, I don't get it. It's just items. Like, doesn't everyone getting boosted in the guild help everybody in the first place? So, what's with so many people flipping out about, oh, I didn't get this item this time. It's gonna drop again.
Yeah.
If
World
you
of
like the
Warcraft,
game,
you
you'll
get
be
that.
playing. You know, I don't understand why. Like, yeah, what do you do?
It's not like, you know, FF11. Remember that shit where it's like this one mob who drops this one item only spawns during this one
every
like 5
like,
minutes
day or two,
every day or two,
and one group
and
will
you're
hold it. Yeah,
and you're like all day just waiting.
Nate was like, that was the best. I was like, yeah, and you know why it was the best in your opinion? Because you were in the guild that held it. All right.
Yeah.
Think if you weren't in that guild.
You're just that lonely. I was always a lonely player would come in and it'd be like 10 dudes standing there like, fuck off. I'm like, damn it.
Yeah,
or you're like been waiting all day and it finally spawns. You're like, yes. And then that one player shows up who's a bot, just bam, and takes it. You're like, no. You fucking asshole. Good times. Yeah. But FF11 was a great MMO. That was my first MMO ever. And oof.
Yeah. I liked it. I mean, even though I normally got to like 40, 45, maybe 50, and then you guys were like, all right, time to delete his character. And then I'd start over again, and I was like, this is annoying. Just sitting there trying to find groups. The main thing is I'll walk around with your guys' character right behind me, just healing me, and I'd be fighting like 30 things, and then I was like, well, you know what? If I just go aggro a bunch of stuff with your guy, I literally take the entire map over to the little corner, and I'm fighting it by myself. People will go, oh, I want to join that guy's group. So I get a bunch of black mages in my group that just want to join because I was a warrior.
Oh,
They're like, oh yeah, I want to.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. You get a high level healer, you're a warrior, so you can hold hate, and then you just get a bunch of black mages to spam one fucking ability.
Yeah,
because I remember that game. God,
black
man, I remember
would join, but it would take so long to get a group normally. If I did not have like the healer, and even if I just stood there right next to a big healer and was like, I got a personal healer, any black mage want to join me? Nobody would respond. But if I went around and took all the mobs, everybody would respond.
Hey, God, it was fun back in the day. But if I could try it now, I wouldn't have time to do it now because that game was such time management.
Yeah,
it'd be like, hey, you need an entire week to gain half a level. Good luck.
Well,
that's
now,
literally hours.
They give you like these NPC groups, and to me, that's just not as fun.
No, it changed a lot since I played it. That was a long time ago. And then I got into WoW for a little bit, which was okay. I had a friend I lived with at the time who played it, but yeah, 14 is where it's at for me. I love Final Fantasy 14, and the new trailer looked fucking awesome. I can't wait to get back into 14. I gotta get back into it so badly. I just gotta wait till I have money and a better internet service, so I don't go, "Hi guys, I want to join." Crash. I'm back. Sorry, we replaced you. Fuck.
Can't jump on that because for some reason I'm not 100% sure why it's not letting me connect. That's all right. And then Soul Calibur would be another one I'd probably end up playing.
The fighter game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do like different heroes.
I like fighter games, and not the greatest at them. Not very like top notch, but me with some friends, we have some good fun.
The Albion game was fun, but it really sucked when I finally got like really good gear. I'm like, yay! And then I get fucking trapped, and there's like 20 dudes coming after me. I'm like, no! Because if you guys, whoever's in the chat still,
Nate like
if you
ran
haven't-
in. We literally told Nate not to go. Like, I was like, I'm on my way. Don't go in and jump these like 5 dudes. And what does he do? He goes in and jumps all by himself, gets himself killed. And then I'm sitting there trying to get these guys dismounted and stuff. And you know that they got like a crap load of money worth of gear off of his body. And I'm like,
oh yeah, because they always came in with like God's
Yeah,
amount of like.
yeah, Nate would go and like for some reason buy all this gear that was like super expensive when he had no skill in all of those pieces of equipment. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
I was always trying to like I'd buy a decent amount of money, like not horrible, but like right in the middle. I did it one time where I bought like the best stuff and like I enchanted it and I was like, yeah, and then I got fucking killed and lost everything. I was like, that fucking sucks. Yeah, Leroy Jenkins. Yeah, it was pretty much
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I was playing that game, and literally there's a part in Albion where you go onto these bridges, and they're like these little portals you can go out, but you can only so many people can go out every so often. And I think it's like what 5 minutes wait time or something like that. And we're raiding and we're killing a bunch of dudes, and we got a bunch of gear. I had tons of gear. I was like, yeah, we make lots of money. And then I was trying to follow you guys out, and then I was lagging a little bit, and you guys got like out, and I couldn't find where I was going. And then all of a sudden, like 10 dudes showed up, and I ran the other way. I got into a portal that was a dead end, so there was no way to get back.
Oh yeah, I remember
And
that.
And they just trapped, and they waited for me. And after like 20 minutes, I tried to like sneak back in, and they had like trapped me where they had like dudes go around. And so I go
like circle
try
yeah.
to go back.
We had that with
And
our
they just,
guild once.
yeah,
too.
they fucking ambushed and killed me and took all my crap. I was so mad. The last time I did that, I just logged out. I was like, done. Like one of the last times I played, I was like, I had a ton of shit. And I was like, a bunch of dudes showed up. I was like, and log out.
And they just sit there and you
I'll be back tomorrow.
log out, and then you just gotta find your way out the next day.
Yeah, they wait. They just wait.
And they'll be sitting there
Yeah.
for like an
Just
hour,
hopefully
and then
there's a
they'll
gate
be
open the
like,
next day that
"Oh
you get-"
shoot, this dude logged out, didn't he?" And there'll be 10 of them just sitting there forever, and they're like, "Ah, shoot." One time I went in and I had some decent stuff on me, and then we ran into like 10 dudes on like Panthers. It was like a whole guild just on these Panther mounts, and they're way too fast. They're like, boom, gone, and I was like, uh-oh, they're getting ahead of me. I was sitting there like, oh no, get attacked from all sides, and then you'd see more Panther dudes come out of the woods, jump me. I'm like,
That was
I'm
pretty
so
funny because I played a
dead.
tank in that game, so I had heavy armor and I had a big ass mace. And what I would do is I would jump and stomp and stun everybody. I keep doing it, trying to stun lock players. That was what I did, and I fucking loved it because it's so great when they're like, ha, ha, "Oh crap, I'm stunned! I'm stunned again! I'm stunned again!" Like, stop it! It's like,
I did like Albion was really fun.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it was
Probably
literally
didn't
crashing my laptop, so I was like, I had to get it off. And I could do some like new player guides for Albion. Be like, hey guys, don't buy really expensive gear and then go into PvP.
Well, there's already like 1,000 guides on
and you're
that.
going to be going.
There's so many guides on that, and I go, Nate, you should not be buying this gear. And Nate goes, I want to buy the gear. It's like, oh man, oh no. Like, buy the gear when you can,
in his own way, right?
when you have enough skill to use it. When you have enough skill in that like weapon class and stuff, and then you can go use it, because then you got like 1,700 power and you can wreck 5 dudes like it's nothing. Right. They'll all be in this cheap gear, but you run in there with like 1300. You don't have that much more IP than them. That's it.
Yeah. We had fun in that game. That game was actually pretty fun. I'm not even a PvPer, but that game was actually pretty fun doing PvPs, and especially if you don't lose your gear.
Yeah.
If I knew I wasn't gonna like lose everything, I was super happy. When I was about to lose everything and like a dude show up, I was like, "Fuck no!" So I always had that one where I'm like, "Hey, there's only one dude," and then I would go attack him, and it actually turns out there's like 5 or 6 of them. He's just a scout,
Yeah.
so I'm like chasing him. I'm like, "Ha ha ha ha!" Almost got him killed, or I kill him, and all his friends would be there, like, "Hey,
Yeah.
you're dead."
Yeah, that happens.
I'm like,
That's the thing.
"Fuck."
It's like that's what most people do. They send one person ahead of them by like a few screens, and then once that dude engages everybody and gets everybody in combat, then they all show up.
Descend. It's like, attack! Fuck. That game actually was not bad. The builds are really cool, and yeah, they had all kinds of different weapons. I still think they needed to put in a samurai sword.
Oh yeah, that's the thing Conan has, samurai sword,
Hmm.
and it's a very good weapon. Most people don't use it. And then
Yeah.
when you like drop like 4 or 5 dudes using the samurai sword, and then they all come back the next time, all with samurai sword equipped, but they don't know how to use it at all. And you just bop them up again. You're like, well, thanks for all the samurai swords, guys. Thank you. Thank you. You just in case I die later, I'm gonna keep a hold of all these. It's great.
Yeah.
It's funny as all get out.
Yeah, we're probably going to wrap up soon. But yeah, so if you guys haven't seen, Red AC is my brother in real life, and he will be joining this channel as my gamer streamer. So he'll be doing a lot of games, like game reviews, since I can't do as much of them right now without better internet and a better computer, which when I finally get that, I'll be doing some too, and we might be doing it together. But he's going to be helping me out. And so they'll bring new content, more content to the channel so that people who really just want to watch me, people game and have fun, chat and stuff like that, will be doing that more often. Let's see, what is best in life? Crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear. Okay, I want to say so. I don't know if you guys play Valhalla, but there's I literally, like at the beginning, it's not a big spoiler or anything. There's a side quest where I go to this dude's house. This lady's standing outside her house, and she's like, and you can hear her husband yelling about something inside. I was like, what the fuck's going on? But this is like the weirdest shit I've ever seen in a video game. So I talked to the lady. She's like, yeah, my husband just can't satisfy me anymore. I'm like, all right. She's like, yeah, we used to make passionate love. This is Valhalla, so it's about biking and shit like that. So she's like, the first time we ever made love was in the middle of a raid, but people made us stop because it was distracting. I'm like, what? So the whole quest is, they're like, I was like, oh, so why don't you try recreating it? They're like, we tried in our heads, we just can't get it right. And so they invite you inside to talk to her husband. So you go inside, and she's like, we're gonna have you pretend this is a raid, so we can enjoy ourselves. And so they want you to break all their shit inside their home. So you're like breaking all their jars and all their shit. And they're like, yeah, but it's just not enough. It's not enough. I need to smell the ash. So they want you to light their house on fire. So they got like hay laying all over the floor. So you have to like throw a torch down and like it sets it on fire, and they're sitting in like a little corner, like in the side, and they're just watching their house set on fire. They're like, he's like, yes, I'm ready, man. I'm up. I'm ready. I'm like, she's like, do you want to join? I'm like, no, no, what the fuck? I'm getting out of here. Well, fucking weird. I was like, but stuff like that makes shit fucking hilarious. Hey, Macity90, how's it going, man? Welcome. Yeah, dude, that was like a side quest in Valhalla. I was like, what? Like at first, I thought it was like me coming in there and taking her away from him, like beating him up or something, and taking her for myself, and then that would make him want her. And then yeah, it was weird, dude. It was weird. Like he literally set his house on fire, and I'm like trying not to get burned because I don't want burn damage. And like they're just sitting there on this little like stool, and they're like, "Yeah, where'd you go? You took yourself in the stream, bro." It's a mess up role playing. There he goes.
All right. That was weird. My sound like cut out. I had to reload it. That was weird.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a weird side quest. I was like the whole time like really awkwardly, like we're in the middle of a city. So this is not like some farmhouse in the middle of nowhere. It's like in the middle of a city. And they're right there. I'm just like, can I go now? Oh my god. Oh. But yeah. All right. I think we're probably gonna start wrapping it up. And we'll probably see you next time. And I hope you guys are staying safe, staying healthy, be good to each other. I don't know. Do you have a YouTube channel at all, like yourself?
No. I do
Okay.
not.
So he'll be doing all his stuff on this channel under the Mirror Sphere. So he'll be Red AC, your host of the gaming section of the Mirror Sphere. So I hope you all will enjoy as he gets to do some gaming, either whatever he can start doing it, he can start doing it. Yeah, man, you stay safe, man. Have a great time. And we'll see you next time here on the Mirror Sphere.